for my project is Genially. This program is free, but it has some restrictions. You can upgrade to a premium plan if you want to, but for students' use, you can have a free plan. This could be directed towards teachers or towards students. It is easy to navigate and fun to create different presentations and projects. So some of the things that they offer are presentations, and I will go to create. You can do reports, learning experiences. This is the one that I'll be showing you for my example. You can gamify different information, make interactive images. You can do a guide or video presentation, as well as making a story. So this would be one that I would have my students do in an ELA class, where they actually recreate a story visually for one of their novels or a short story that they had to read. For the one that I am going to use, it's an independent learning project that I created. This is for an honors class. So if you're wondering why 8th graders are doing this material, that is the reason. A good thing about this program is that when you are using it, it will save automatically and you can get back in at any point. You can do collaboration with other people by adding them through email, and your Genially project can be sent to others simply by publishing it as well. So in the beginning, it will ask you what type of pages you want to create. It gives you specific options for creating, and if you want something fancier, you'd have to upgrade to a premium plan. But the basic one, this is the one that I chose. It has some decoration in the back. All of the words would already be on there, so that you can just fill in the boxes. There's also buttons that you can use. These would be things that will push you on to the next page. The buttons can also be used to connect to a social media account or to have them watch a YouTube video. So they are all interactive, and it tells you how you can edit those types of things. So this is one, if I wanted to link it to another page, I would just need to click on which page I wanted to link it to. This also shows how you can make it do different things, like hovering over the mouse. You could make these interactions bounce, fade out, anything of that nature. So for this page, each of these will be connected to one of the pages that I priorly showed you. Objectives, documentation, the units, and then a reflection page. I haven't finished creating this all the way. As you can see, some of the pages are left blank. As a student would go through this, it would offer them support, so they could click on this, and it would link to something, and for me it would be my email, so if they had any questions they could email me easily. Resources, this is one that I connected everything to something for the students. Again, this is to contact me. This would be if they wanted to get to their own Office account, they could click on it and it would open their Office 365 account, so they could use any tools from there. This is information for Common Sense Media, and this would be for YouTube, just to be able to watch videos that could support them in their learning process. This would be another page. All of these icons can be changed. Pictures, anytime that you want to replace them, they can give you free pictures by Pixabay, or you can download your own pictures to put in there. You can also have these images be interactive. So with this, you can have them go back to home or the main menu, so that they could go to a different page if they had questions. Say you wanted to take them back to the objectives so they understood what they were doing. This was already created this way, so I left it plain so you could see what it would look like. This is a foreign program, which does have some downsides, being that whenever you try to upgrade to premium, it's not in the same currency. So you would need to know your currency changes to see how much you're actually going to pay. So these are all blank pages that I chose. Anytime I want to add another page, it will let me choose from the templates that they provide, or I can make my own, or I can do one of the templates that are previously in my collection that I chose. So all of these would be options depending on what I wanted to do. If I wanted a sequence of videos or audio, I could do a timeline. So that is some of the basic stuff for this presentation model. Another piece of this is you can do like quizzes where it will let you choose options within, and they can flip it over to show you that information. So I'm going to go back to the main page where my dashboard is and show you from beginning how you would create something different. So that would be a normal presentation. Students could do it easy. Teachers can do it. So for gamification, this is basically just a way that would be more interactive for students. Anything that has the star is your premium stuff that would cost. Anything that does not, you can use and access. I'm going to do this discover flip and show you kind of how this would work. So if it says who discovered 2 chemical elements and I'm a student and I'm reading it, I can click to discover. It's going to give me a person, and then I can add these gamification pieces, which anytime they hover over it, it'll give you more information about that person. This could be used with almost anything. This is your US history. This is your science. You could do math, and definitely language arts with vocabulary or with information about different texts. Here's the percentage circles. So if you needed someone to be counting, doing percentages, anything like that. And you can always propose a template to them that they could create. These would be games. You can do a Pac-Man quiz. You could do a swimming quiz for a PE teacher. And they give you just different ideas. And then you can change anything within it. So if you are looking for something that is fun for presentations, or you're trying to find a way to make it more interesting in your classroom, you can choose Genially, and it will definitely support you or your students in creating that free plan.